Hi guys, it's Kayla, and we're finally here to play Subaru's route from Dangerous Relationship. He obviously won the most in the Twitter poll, followed behind Tyga and Akira and then Kay. If you'd like to participate in future polls, please follow me on Twitter. I will put a link in the description. My username is @KaylasLovely with 2 Ys. But without further ado, let's get into this rockstar story, starting with Chapter 1, a movie-esque meeting. I was enjoying a much-needed day off by hanging out and chatting with my school buddy Tomoko. Can you believe it? And then my boss said, "Wait, can I turn on the TV?" Huh? Your boss said that? No, the interview with Ryo is going to be coming on 92nd now. Ryo? I could only think of one person that went by that name. That was originally a theme song for a movie, so I had to capture the essence of it in the song. The rockstar singer and songwriter Subaru Oshima, alias Ryo, was live on TV. Are you excited about your upcoming concert next week? Sure am. I know how excited my fans are, and I'm gonna give them a show they'll never forget. Don't you just love him? Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. At least that's how I thought of him when I first met him. I'd be a very happy girl if I ever got the chance to see him again. He's gonna perform on TV, look! After the interview, Subaru took the stage and began performing one of his top songs. Woo, yeah! Tomoko screamed like a maniac once the song was over. What was all of that about? You're supposed to shout like that when the song ends. You are? Sometimes everyone spins towels and shirts above their heads too. It's great. You do? That sounds like a lot of things you have to remember. It's common sense at a rock concert. So, have you gone to a lot of them? Of course, everyone I can. Hey, are you free this Sunday? In the evening I am. What's up? I was supposed to go with this girl, but she backed out. I've got an extra ticket now. What do you say? Want to go with me? Who's performing, Ryo? You bet. Sure. I'd always wanted to hear his songs in person anyhow. This is a great chance. That Sunday night, Tomoko and I head to the concert together. I'm so excited. How much longer? This wait is killing me. The entire venue is packed from wall to wall, fans practically trembling with excitement. There's still 10 minutes until it starts. I can't believe everyone's so pumped up already. And it's always like this for Ryo. Can't you just feel the energy all around? The last of the 30,000 fans were streaming in while the stage crew made their last preparations. Take this. Tomoko handed me a glowing bracelet that sparkled in my hand. What is it? Use it like a glow stick. You put it on and wave it with your hand. Oh, okay. A few minutes later, the concert began while Subaru walked on stage. Are you all ready for this? Let me hear you. Woo! The moment he spoke, cheers so loud that it shook the floor blasted out from the audience. I don't know that my woo was that loud. I looked around in awe. Subaru instantly took to the first song, playing at full throttle from the very start. It's that one song. Tomoko had said before that everyone shouted something when the song finished. Oh yes, that was a woo yeah. Woo, yeah! My voice sung in unison with the crowd all around me. Huh? Just then, it seemed that Subaru had looked and laughed at me. Good, show me everything you've got for this next song. He glanced at me again, making my heart pound in overdrive. This is the best crowd ever. Can you keep up with me? He urged the audience to go wild, screaming with passion. I was in awe with how much energy he showed while singing. He was so calm when I met him before that I couldn't imagine it was the same person. His zeal and enthusiasm spread through the crowd like wildfire. I, like many other fans, found it impossible to peel my eyes off of the stage. Encore! Encore! When his final song was finished, the audience screamed and begged for more. Thank you. I'll give you one more song tonight. But first, there's something I have to tell all of you. I've been debating whether to say it or not, but decided on it after all. He turned to the audience with a grim face. No one had any idea what he was going to say. I just can't keep singing with the same passion you saw today. He shook his head and addressed the crowd. After this song, I'll be putting my music aside for a while. The venue became as quiet and still as a graveyard. We all stared in disbelief at the stage, too stunned to even speak. But then, you're joking, right? What does this mean? Are you retiring? His fans began screaming at the stage frantically. Your encouragement and support is what carried me this far. For that, I cannot thank you enough. I want to keep singing for all of you, but I just can't. For a moment, I thought Subaru was looking at me again. I need time to think about things. His voice sounded pained and pitiful, as if it strained him to mutter those very words. We'll wait for you. Before I knew what had come over me, I screamed out back at him. Yeah, me too. I'll wait until you come back. We'll wait for you too. Don't give up. Fans from all over the venue started sharing their support. Thank you, everyone. It's time for my last song. His final song he sang more passionate and wild than any before. When it all finished and the curtains closed, he may never come back to this stage again. I'll wait forever if I have to. Tomoko muttered in a quiet, doubtful voice. I want to know why though, don't you? Yeah, I mean it's only natural. Let's go find him. Huh? Was Tomoko intending to go hunt him down to ask him why? We can't do that. I was low in the industry, but I knew that stars didn't like it when fans waited at the exit. It was better for everyone to give their letters or presents to the staff, and they could deliver it to them. If people wanted to meet a star, well, that's what handshaking events were made for. Using unofficial means to meet them was never welcome, nor smiled upon. I can't wait for him forever, not without knowing the reason why. Yeah, but if you want to ask, there are better ways to do. But this is his last show ever. There won't be another chance to ask. Oh yeah, Tomoko. She had somehow convinced me, and so the two of us walked around to find the exit. I could understand her reasoning for wanting to know, but in the end, sorry Tomoko, I can't do it after all. I'm gonna go head home. Aw, don't leave, really? I didn't want to cause trouble, so I gave up and headed home alone. His songs were so incredible that it was hard to believe he was quitting. Thump. I was daydreaming when I turned the corner into an alley, running face first into someone. Kya! Whoa! The impact sent me tumbling forward. I closed my eyes and braced for the impact. Strangely enough, I didn't feel any pain at all. I'd hit the ground, but it felt like someone had grabbed me and broken my fall. And there was this peculiar sensation touching my lips. Oh my gosh! I had kissed him. Just then, I realized who I'd actually fallen on top of. I had just run into Subaru and kissed him by accident. That hurt. He groaned as he pushed himself off the ground. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you hurt? Don't look so terrified. I'm alright. Sorry I couldn't stop you from falling over. Actually, before that, I'm sorry for running into you. It was my fault for not watching where I was going. Don't be silly. It's not your fault at all. You were more worried about me than yourself. Subaru said with a smile, pulling my shoulders closer towards him. You're such a kind girl. It almost makes me want to cuddle you. Huh? Nothing, forget it. I'm just so glad I got to see you again. You remember me? Of course. How could I forget such an adorable girl? That was the first time anyone's ever called me adorable in my life. Thanks, I guess. Even if you're just trying to be nice. Whenever someone said a compliment to me, I had a tendency to overthink it. I mean it. I was hoping we would meet again, actually. He gave me a charming smile that made my heart skip a beat. Huh? Me? Why? Take a guess. Subaru asked with a mischievous smile. I don't know. Then it'll have to stay a secret for now. Now? Will there be a later? There will. After all, we'll meet again. You came to see my concert tonight, right? I knew it was you from up on the stage. You saw me? I thought you were looking at me, but I wasn't for sure. I was looking right at you. I could hardly believe my ears. But I wasn't even in the front row. How'd you see me? As soon as I saw your face, I knew it was you. I was so happy you came to see me. Thanks for coming to my concert. You're welcome. My heart raced madly, beating like a drum. What are you doing here anyways? I thought you'd still be backstage right now. Normally I would be, but today things are a bit different. No surprise, considering he just delivered a huge announcement that no one had seen coming. My friend went to find you at the side entrance. I bet she still thinks you're coming. Yeah, unfortunately she won't find me there. Told her it was a bad idea in the first place. Did you rush out before the fans came and surrounded you? That's one reason why, but more than that. I don't see him anywhere, do you? Not here either. He couldn't have gone far. Voices of people searching for him came from around the corner. Never thought they'd come looking here. Can you help me? Yeah, sure. Sure. Thanks, hope you don't mind. Well, what? He moved closer and hugged me. Shh, quiet. Okay. Subaru faced the wall and clasped his arms around me. If anyone saw us doing this, it would spell big trouble for us. He stroked my hair as if doing this didn't bother him at all. Where did Subaru run off to? If we don't find him soon, we won't have any pictures of the morning news. It all made sense. He'd escaped the venue trying to avoid the press. I saw him run this way. He'd better be around here somewhere. Their footsteps came closer and closer. At this rate, they'd find out it was Subaru for sure. Just act natural. Subaru embraced me tightly and without hesitation. He put his face on my shoulder and drew his fingers through my hair. Anyone seeing us would surely believe we were lovers. I bet he's over here. The nearer they came, the more panicked I felt and wanted to run away. He kissed us again! He pressed his lips against my neck and kissed. I let out a loud sound, obvious to anyone listening. I knew he was trying to trick them, but I never expected him to go this far. My heart was pounding violently and the muscles in my legs were struggling to hold me up. I clung to him desperately, holding myself up so I didn't fall over. Get a room, damn it. The reporter snapped at us before turning and walking away. Looks like they won't be coming back. Subaru peered at our surroundings to make sure the reporters were long gone and let me go. We're clear. Good. I stumbled on my legs and tripped forward. Whoa. Subaru stepped in and caught me in his arms before I fell to the ground. Sorry, my legs just gave out. I know I was trying to fool them, but I might have gone too far. Your boyfriend wouldn't appreciate this. Since when have I had a boyfriend? Huh? Aren't you seeing Kei? Kei Toyonaga? No! Heck no! What makes you think that? I saw you together, he said with a little hesitation in his voice. Almost every day I see you with him in the studio. I wanted to come and say hi to you, but he was always there, glaring at me. Giving me a shrug of regret, Subaru finally pulled his hands off me. I was positive you two were a couple. I assure you we are not. I was just assigned to him, and was with him a lot because of that. He had me running around like a slave. It was horrible. That drama he was filming for ended a few days ago, so I've finally gotten away. So you've got nothing to do with him anymore? There's always the possibility I'll have to work with him again, but until then, nope. The most I've seen of him since then is passing by him in the studio. Oh, that's a relief. I didn't have to be so reserved if he wasn't your boyfriend. If I'd known you weren't dating, I would have said something to you, and I wouldn't have been so troubled at the concert. Subaru's voice trailed off gloomily as he cast his eyes down to the ground. When I saw you, I was like, oh, she came, and was all happy. Then I remembered how hard you worked and saw that wonderful smile of yours. I couldn't take my eyes off you. I'm so jealous of Kei. I wish I would have had a stylist like you. I'd love to be your stylist, any day. But even if I'm not, you can always come to me with questions or whatever anytime you want. I'll do my best to help you out. Really? Yeah, don't hesitate to ask me for anything. Maybe I will then. I'd like to get to know you more. First, let me start right now by asking your name. That's right, I haven't told you. I'm Kayla Michelle. Kayla, what a lovely name. Thank you. Hearing him say my name was cute made my cheeks a little warm, if not outright red. And if possible, I'd like to have a way to contact you. Yeah, that might make it easier to get a hold of me, wouldn't it? I told him my phone number so he could message me or call me. It was so exciting to think a rock star like Subaru might be asking me for advice. He had nice style and dressed elegantly, so I imagined a suit might look great on him. Someday I'd like to have him try one on if I ended up being lucky enough to be his stylist. For that though, he would have to get back into making music. Beep, my phone made a sound, so I took a look at the screen. A message? Thanks for sharing your number. Here's mine so you can save it too. Subaru. I stared at his number on my screen. Subaru? Just in case you need it. It's up to you whether you use it or not. I went ahead and saved his number to my contacts. Tamako would probably freak if I told her I had Subaru's number. If he gave it to me, that could only mean he wanted me to call and message him. Dial his number. After getting his number, I decided to test it out and give him a call. Ring. Hello. He answered right away. Thanks for calling. Would you care at all if I called you too? Not at all. Call me whenever you want, please. Okay, I will when I'm lonely and want to hear your voice. Subaru spoke with a teasing voice. I wasn't quite sure how much of that was serious. Too bad I never said anything to you earlier, or we could have done this a lot sooner. No, maybe it was fate that we met today. It's not too late, even now. Subaru put his hand out and extended it towards me. Want to come with me? Too bad we couldn't find him. I can't believe Subaru's getting out of music. Just then I spotted Tamako. When I saw her in the group, I knew she must be with a group of fans. Subaru, it's more fans. In a hushed voice, I notified Subaru of the incoming swarm of girls. We need to get out of here quick. This way, follow me. He snatched up my hand and began leading me away. Hey, isn't that... I heard Tamako's voice call out from behind me. Had she seen us? Had we been spotted? Just keep running. Look forward and keep your legs moving. His hand squeezed around mine even tighter. Okay. We could run into a group of fans or the media at any moment. If they saw the two of us together, it would turn into a fiasco. Though I was in a complete panic mode, the soothing warmth of his hand calmed me down. We'll get away, don't worry, just trust me. He whispered quietly into my ear that no one else could hear his voice. Okay, I trust you. In a muffled voice, I whispered back, thanks. Subaru smiled at me, making my chest squeeze tight. I had no idea where he was leading me, or how he might escape. Even so, I put all my faith in him and followed him closely, keeping to his side. Oh my gosh! Just like in Ryohei's route, it is moving so fast with Subaru! And I can already tell he definitely likes us. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the full main story and we can continue it here on my channel. I hope you guys are excited. Let me know your thoughts on this first chapter down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!